Hey there, all my Lana Del Rey fans. It is Ken Lawson, Renaissance Man, and I am here this time with West Coast. We're going to jump on the PCH, take a little ride. I have heard from a lot of people that this one is a little more guitar driven, I think, and maybe trippy. So that encouraged me to jump right into it, and I had a lot of people request it. One in particular that I would shout out the name right now, but I don't remember it. But she said some very nice things, and so I thought, you know what? I'll move it up the list because everybody else has been requesting it too. So decided to make me a drink, and since it's a little more guitar heavy, I went with the Ed Hardy glass. Give it a little edge, right? Little Sailor Jerry, and for a change, Dr. Pepper cream soda. A little different than my usual cherry Coke and or cherry Dr. Pepper. Something with cherry in it and spiced rum. So today, just trying something different. Even though Lana has been sober since she was 20, so kudos to her. But today is Sunday. I just wanted to drink. So cheers to her for her sobriety. I know that's kind of odd, but what the hell. So we're going to jump into this really quick. I'm really looking forward to it because from what people have said in the comments, I feel like it's going to be a little different tone and everything for her, and I'm really curious to see how it goes. So let's go ahead and jump into this right away. Well, not right away, we're a little bit in. Imagine that, starting on a beach on the West Coast. I'm a little surprised it's black and white, actually.
Down on the West Coast, they got a saying: if you're not drinking, then you're not playing. But you got the music, you got the music in you, don't you? Down on the West Coast, I get this feeling like it all could happen. That's why I'm leaving you for the moment, you for the moment, boy blue.
Ooh. This has such a vibe to it. The video reminds me of Wicked Game by Chris Isaac, as far as the beach and the just the bit of coolness. The tone of it feels kind of Black Velvet by Alana Miles as far as the huskiness, but it's not really husky. It's whispery. It's a really, really cool tone to this. And the bass line is really nice. I like it.
What could happen? That's why I'm leaving you for the moment, you for the moment, boy blue. Yeah, you pull it hard up the shore. I'm feeling hot to the touch. You say you miss me, and you say I miss you so much. But something.
All right, I was backing it up a little bit. I was catching most of the lyrics, but I want to make sure I catch all of them as usual. Because I like this first line a lot. If you ain't drinking, you ain't playing. I think that's what it was. And that is an attitude for a lot of people.
It all could happen. That's why I'm leaving you for the moment, you for the moment, boy blue.
Huh.
Yeah, you pull it hard up the shore. I'm feeling hot to the touch. You say you miss me, and you say I miss you so much. But something keeps me really quiet. I'm alive, I'm a lush. Your love, your love. I can see
Wait,
my baby.
wait. No. I want to see if I heard what I thought I heard. Yeah, those are the first Beatles song. Dun, dun, dun. And I love her. Um, I love that. Just that little touch coming in there. But it sounds like what she's saying is basically the guy um, makes her feel certain ways, and but she doesn't want to give into it totally. That she's holding back. Um, doesn't want to let him know that she feels that way. And then we got this: "I'm alive. I'm a lush." Uh, I wonder if maybe that is because she said something about leaving earlier. That's why I'm leaving you. I wonder if maybe the way he makes her feel and the being a lush and all that, maybe she feels like it's a little too much and that she doesn't need that. I love that breakdown right there of just a little tempo change. Old guy. Boy, these shots here have such a Sin City vibe to them. And the music, oh man, I love that little drop down to a slower tempo. It's jarring and yet perfect. It's funny, maybe I'll make that the caption on my thumbnail: jarring and perfect. Beautiful shot of her there. I like that lighting and all. Wow. Ooh. Oh, I want to hear that drum fill again. That was tasty. Did you notice the timing right there? I love her jumping that. Okay, I'm going to run that back because that look into the camera on those lines and all that, sexy. This right here. Ooh. Love her voice there. I love the switches back and forth. Ooh, didn't expect the color to come popping in there. And I'll just have to say it, she's hot. No. I almost feel like when it's in the upbeat stuff and they're showing the beach and the young guy and all that, and that that's her in that lifestyle with the guy that's, he's got the music in him and he's driven by all that, and then really turns her on and gets her going, but to a point that maybe she feels a little out of control, but doesn't want to be out of control. And maybe when it switches to the stuff with the older guy, that it's more, because she's at that point she's talking about I'm in love, that maybe that settled in, and away from it being so fiery and so overwhelming, that maybe she's better settled into that little bit of thing, because us old guys can't keep up. I won't say that. I will say what I said when I was with my last wife. You're only as old as who you feel. So
I can see my baby swinging. His parliament's on fire and his hands are on the balcony. And I'm
wow, I love the visuals in this.
baby, I'm in love. I can see my sweet boy swaying. He's crazy, cubano como yo. On the balcony and I'm saying, move baby, I'm in love. I'm in love.
Wow.
I'm in love.
Huh. I love that video. I love the song, the different feel from anything that I've heard from her so far, and the way she was singing really spoke to me a little bit. It had the what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right at the moment. I had it right there, and then it flew away. Flew away. Anyway, it just had that feel and that rhythm and that coolness factor that I really gravitate towards. And it helped, of course. The videography was great. And it's funny, it was so low resolution on those beach shots and things, like of the birds and all that, but it worked for it. And it just had a smoothness to it, and the music was really sultry and cool. Like I said, that bass line at the beginning was really nice, and the little touches of the Beatles coming in at the beginning of those drop down parts, which are very much a Beatles thing to do something experimental like that. And I'm wondering if that's what that's alluding to, you know? Now, I could be totally off on the story as far as that that she felt like she was in so deep in not admiration, basically addicted to that passion and heat and alcohol and that lifestyle, that she felt like she had to get away from it to maybe not go further down that path, because she was talking about the West Coast and that whole culture. And then I do feel like that driving away with the older guy there was deciding to have a more grounded life and all of that, without all the things you do when you're young and stupid. Well, I can't say young and stupid. We all go through that, and at the time, we're not stupid. We're just wanting to enjoy life. We've all been there. Well, a lot of us, nuns haven't been there, but we have. I know I have. So, and then I revisited it later for a while, and then I didn't. But anyway, Really, really loved it. I am going to be going to the trilogy next, which I think has Blue Jeans, Video Games, and Born to Die. Not in that order. Uh, I'm pretty sure that's it. So I'll be going to that trilogy next. But after doing Tropico and the work that went into that one, I needed a little break from a trilogy. But I won't be doing them all in the same video. I'll do them as three separate videos, but I will do them in order so that I catch the storyline. All right. So other than that, thanks guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. So for now, like and subscribe, but have a great day, great night, and great life.